Hello, we are Marcos Cazenave, Franco Acquavella, Lucas de Jong, and Ignacio Urquieta, and in this presentation we are going to talk about the topic of health and disease, and we'll specialize in underage drinking around the world and in our home country, Argentina.
Let's start saying that any issue that predominates in the world, it has causes that are the main culprits of the disease. To start with, we have the stress that an adolescent can suffer from. The changing stage that teenagers attend can call to alcoholic drinks for relaxing or getting even. Also, peer pressure affects the issue between friends. The one that does not drink could feel spread apart. To end with causes, a set of main causes that are side by side, that are related to an adolescent traveling a bad moment, a difficult one, and appeals to alcohol because of a development transition, emotional changes, or independence increasing.
This problem also brings some consequence. The principal obstacle is memory loss, that can be caused by drinking very fast, or where a person drinks enough alcohol to temporarily block the passage of memories from short-term memory to long-term memory. Another problem could be the nausea and vomiting that is produced by the irritates of the lining of the stomach that the alcohol causes. This potion increases the production of acid in the stomach and delays stomach emptying, causing abdominal pain, nausea, or vomiting. Hangovers are also a more important problem. This is a group of unpleasant signs and symptoms that can be developed after drinking too much alcohol that most adolescents have. Deficiency in the frontal lobe and bad decision making can be other snag that these adolescents can have. This bad decision making can be taught because of the mental block that is this alcohol generating, and they become unconscious and do not know what they are doing. Getting an early addiction can happen to many adolescents who drink very early, and the most dangerous of these are the car crashes that is produced by most of the adolescents who drink.
Getting more into mental consequences, we have the mental health ones. Firstly, and as the main consequence, are the suicidal thoughts that can take the victim to death or to a serious situations. As the secondary consequences, the adolescent can suffer from depression, anxiety, or loss of control. Although these are related, the reason is the main well-being.
Here are some pictures of the consequences. We can see car crashes, nausea, vomiting, and hangovers. These are things that happens in every country at any age.
Here we can see the statistics in Argentina and the amount of kids that drink alcohol. As you can see, this number is incredibly high and very worrying, as Argentina is one of the countries where there is more underage drinking in the world. Now, in the next slide, we will see how Argentina compares with other countries around the world and that also have a very high underage drinking percentages like Argentina.
The comparison with other countries. Countries with the most underage drinking per capita. We have Luxembourg with 74%, then Denmark with 94%, Bermuda with 49%, Spain with 66%, Ukraine with 60%. Also we have Lithuania with 68% and Ireland with 66%. Then we have Romania with 62% and France with 89%.
Alcoholism is a chronic disease that gets worse over time. Like many chronic diseases, It can be diagnosed and treated, and carries a risk of relapse. Alcohol use disorder (AUD) is a medical condition characterized by an impaired ability to stop or control alcohol use despite adverse social, occupational, or health consequences. Over the years, the U.S. Supreme Court has looked to AMA police to help it first establish that alcoholism is in fact a disease.
Here are some of the solutions that me and my team members found. The first one, raising awareness, can be done in a similar way to what we are doing. The easiest way to do this is through social media because it is a great place to spread information. Another solution is to plan ways to handle peer pressure. This is where we think the parents have to play a big part in teaching their kids that it's okay to be different and that one shouldn't feel pressure to do something that they don't like. One more solution is to make alcohol unavailable for teens. This responsibility falls to the government that must make sure that alcohol doesn't reach a minor's hands. Another solution is to have kids have possible role models who they can look up to, because kids will probably try and copy what these role models do. The final solution is to educate kids and teach them reasons why they shouldn't drink alcohol as minors, so that if they have the opportunity to do so, they can think of them and choose not to drink.